A good day to be alive because it is a Lake District day. Yep, I'm here in the mountains with Crummock Water behind me. Vast body of water there, looking rather beautiful on this Monday morning. And today I'm headed up to Grasmoor. I've got a 6.5 mile route to walk, so I'm walking alongside Crummock Water right now, headed up to Lad House, Grasmoor, Crag Hill, and then we'll circle back down via the Rannerdale Valley. As I said, I've never done this before, and I'm really excited because I've heard such good things about this route. And actually, given the fact the cloud was meant to be much lower, things could change obviously, but right now I'm feeling really optimistic about the day. Just hope it stays clear and we'll be able to take in the epic views down towards Buttermere, Crummock Water and beyond. Wow, look at that! Gosh, how vibrant is the moss there? That is spectacular. Whew. It's taken about 400 meters to realize I've forgotten my stick. Oh. I find having the extra support really helpful for my knee at the moment. Got a bit of an injury going on there. Never mind. This will be a good little experiment then, actually. See how we get on. Watch every foot placement, pace it out. Should be good. Bit of a mixed match of sheep paths and actual trail. I'm just kind of making this up really. But pretty soon we should leave the beck and head off to the right, and Lad House is just up there. And we're going up there, which is so exciting. Wow, look at this. Nowhere near the top, but that is pretty epic. Woo! Fantastic. It usually takes my calves a couple of days to warm up to the lakes. They're like, oh, uphill, wonderful. Nah, feels good. It's lovely to have my heart rate up and feel my body moving and working. It's kind of this synergy that flows through me, this relationship between our bodies and the land. And when I'm here, I'm just so excited because there's a challenge around every corner and an adventure. These guys are such an iconic feature of the mountain landscape. These are bilberry bushes. You can see they've got little red flowers on them, so they're in flower. Not quite berry season yet, but when it is, I'll very much enjoy that. Oh, it's so warm though. The sky is gradually clearing over there, although the wind's coming from that direction and that looks a bit dark, but it's really quite warm. Sweating like a waterfall right now. And it's kind of nice because I get the impression with this path that it's not like a main highway. Heather's growing over it and the bilberries are just looking quite dense and thick. There's no shortcuts that have been eroded into the land. So I'm really liking that. Feels nice just to have this space all to myself. Well, me and the sheep anyway. There's Rannerdale Beck just flowing rather gallantly down the valley there, all the way down into Rannerdale Valley. That's where we're going to be circling round, as I already mentioned. It's so cool though, being able to see the entire route. Just absolutely love it. Oh, there's people up there. Oh my goodness, so nearly there now. Great progress to the top of Grasmoor, but seriously, oh my goodness, this viewpoint, oh my goodness. Come on, let's get to the top. Oh my gosh, we made it. Boom, top of Grasmoor, 852 meters above sea level. Oh my word. Oh, emotional, hidden behind the glasses, you can't see that. Oh, how I've longed for this. I've just dreamt of summiting a peak for months and months and months. I've just been crying out for this sense of freedom to run up to the highest point of somewhere and get this. Oh, the silence and the views and the elation. There is nothing that compares to summiting a mountain, to putting in that hard work, to climbing to the top. And the rewards that you get, indescribable.
It really was a special moment reaching the top of Grasmoor, and I couldn't believe how vast the views were in every direction. The air was clear and the silence made for a real breathing space, so nothing in me wanted to push on. But I knew I had to keep walking, the promise of more sights ahead beckoning me on.
So we can wave goodbye to Lad House, that's the way we came up. So we're circling round Rannerdale Valley, which flows down there, and we're just heading up to Crag Hill over that way. Right, we made it down. Let's climb back up, right up to the top of Crag Hill. Up there, people, that's where we're going. Definitely not in there.
Oh, well, how do you think you're gonna...
Hi.
Hi.
Nearly there. One more cairn before the trick point on the top. Okay, 2 more cairns. 1. Boom. There's the second. Oh, okay, 3 more cairns. This is great. 2. Boom. 3 and 4 just up there. 3. Got to touch the top. There's number 4. Is there another after that though? 4. Getting there. Number 5. And there is number 6 with the trig point marking the top, 839 meters above sea level. Crag Hill, done. Okay, nearly done. Done. Oh, here we go. Good stuff. Wow.
This time, the views looked over towards Skiddaw, a great bulk of a mountain with a summit height of 931 metres. It's the 6th highest peak in England and overshadows Keswick, one of the main settlements in the area, with Derwent Water sitting nearby.
I've had to rather forcefully tear myself away from those fantastic views, and now we're going to drop down to Whiteless Pike and just begin the whole general descent down to the valley and the bluebells and all of the lovely things that we're going to see a bit later on. So there's the main path, and I'm going to take one of these little ones just to go over this little brow. I think it's called Wandlope. Kind of really weird name, but seriously, that crag is rather epic. Just decided I really don't want to rush down. This is like a sunspot here, so I'm just sat warming up, and I mean, seriously, look at this view. Whew. Here we go. Whiteless Pike or Whiteless Pike. Boom. Yeah. See all the way up to Grasmoor. And of course that is Lad House that we came up earlier. That looks ridiculously steep. Only one way to go now, and that is down.
The obvious route down Whiteless Pike was invigorating and freeing, every step bringing me closer to Crummock Water and the fells ahead of me.
Okay, we're out of the wind now. So I just wanted to explain this route. You can see we're going to drop down. And basically, if you wanted to start in Buttermere, you could come up here and circle around. But obviously we're going to cut towards the right in a minute back towards the car. It's just nice because there's different routes that you could do here, and of course depending on where you're feeling with your energy levels and experience and the weather, you could get some other summits in, because there's loads you could just run up and grab and then run back down in this whole area. So it's a really nice little route actually. I feel quite accomplished, but I'm not going to relax just yet because it's downhill that most of the accidents happen in the mountain world, and we have a fair stretch of downhill now. This is a interesting route to be descending. So grateful I've got epic grip on these boots, because I've just stood on this rock face like quite confidently, which is nice. This is where it's helpful to know how to move in the mountains, to know how to put your feet, different foot placements, and being able to support your weight without too much pressure on the joints. It's nice to be able to practice this again. Look at this. You see these slabs? Now these are a sign that this is a well-trodden path. Basically they're put in place by the rangers just to help reduce erosion. If there's heavy footfall on a route, they'll put in these massive slabs. They'll be dropped in by helicopter and then hand placed into place. And basically, they make it a little bit easier, arguably, going up. But they're supposed to stop the erosion of the land with all the people walking here. So rather than circle round, we're just going to take this little trail and we'll begin working down through the valley. Let's see if we can find some bluebells. So speaking of bluebells then, Cumbrian folklore says that the bluebells here in Rannerdale basically sprung up from the blood of the Normans who died here in the Battle of Rannerdale as they fought the native Cumbrians and the Norsemen. So I don't know when this battle was, and I don't know if that is true or not, but what I do know is that I love bluebells and I've really been looking forward to this stretch of walking. There's the bluebells. Gosh, it really is a sea of colour. Look at that!
The bluebells carpeted the hillside and bloomed proudly for all the world to see. I was inspired by their display, which grew more impressive with every step forwards.
Gosh, this really is a beautiful little valley. And they're not wrong about the bluebells being everywhere. I mean, granted, a lot of them are going over, but maybe even just a couple of weeks back, this would have just been purple. Still, appreciate what I can see. It's really lovely. We got the beck as well flowing down. So much joy right now. Kind of a shame, but not too surprising at this time in the season, but they really are going over now. Some of them are still looking striking though, so it's a real sort of hodgepodge of life and death. Seriously, this place feels like something taken straight out of The Hobbit. It's just absolutely blissful, heavenly. The birds and the different trees. We got lots of different trees here actually. Your rowans, your mountain ash, your holly, your gorse. We got oak up there as well. The odd silver birch floating about. We got the brook babbling down through the valley. And of course we have the wonderful wildflowers making their colour very apparent as best as they can. Wow, I've been absolutely astonished by this walk today. Circuit I've never done before, peaks I've never summited, valleys I've never walked down. Oh my word, this is a route to do. I will treasure today for a long, long time. So we're back now along the shores of Crummock Water, very, very nearly at the car, sort of literally a quarter of a mile away. And we've left the incredible Rannerdale Valley. I had literally no idea what to expect with that, but that, oh my goodness. Get to the Lake District, come here, May, walk that, because that was incredible. It's hard to believe as well that just up there, that's Grasmoor, and we were walking up there over Whiteless Pike as well. So bizarre, but at least I'm back down here in time for some lunch, so that's all good. And who knows what I'll do this afternoon, maybe wander out for another walk, or maybe just sit and soak up the views. But I really hope that, guys, in some way, small way, this walk has inspired you to perhaps come to the Lake District or another national park, or even just explore your own local patch. Get out there, enjoy the beauty, because there is always beauty to see, whether it's in the flowers, in the crags, in the trees, in the sky, in the bodies of water, whatever it is, wherever it is. Enjoy it, soak it up, and be grateful that we have access to this wonderful wild land. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and until then, enjoy your adventures and stay wild.